You know, it is more than just a curious thing, but throughout all of human existence, great lip service was paid to that of fine art. Fine art in all of its forms, like priceless paintings, or grand literature, or delightfully entertaining plays of one sort or another that was used to describe the human condition, good, bad, or indifferent. But throughout all of human history, there is one particular art form that has excelled in its genius and its applications. I'm talking about the fine, dark art of torture. Torture. And the ingenious machines that were created to elicit the fine arts as they were prosecuted. And the results of torture were rather interesting indeed. If a person died at the hands of torture, they were considered to be of dubious intent and likely guilty of the charges brought against them. Hence, they were murdered in the name of justice. And then there were those unfortunate individuals that actually survived the heinous bouts of torture. And eventually, some of them were released, claiming they must be innocent. Otherwise, they would have died on the rack or whatever other instrument of torture was being used, only to live out the rest of their lives in excruciating pain that their body had experienced during the time of the torture. Usually these individuals, mercifully, did not live too long after release. And then there is a spectacular form of torture that's alive and well today, as it always has been in the past. And we're talking about the art form of spiritual torture. Think of a human being who is being attacked relentlessly by demonic forces, put upon them night after night, day after day, seeking that they turn their life's force over to perfect evil. Can you imagine the cruelty of such a punishment? And in the end, usually these people relinquished their free will and gave into the darkness, only to find that they had been harvested by the very demon they sought initially so hard to repel. The darkness, torture, the finest and darkest art of human existence, and usually the perpetrators of these heinous crimes were inflicted upon their supposed victims by organized religion of one kind or another. I bring to mind the Catholics and their inquisitions, the Protestants and their witch burnings and hangings and drowning. Bloodshed spread through the auspices of being Christian, the darkest kind of torture that one could ever experience. So while you still have time to do so, accept and believe that Jesus Christ is your Lord and Savior. Become one of Jesus Christ's own while you still can. And don't put this off, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to anyone. Until next time, this is Stephen. Talk to you when the wind shifts. See ya. Bye.